This video is going to focus on citing our sources. So just like before, we're going to start by opening our browser. As you can see, we're back at the Johnson County Schools site that you're familiar with. Once we're here, though, we're going to travel to the website that you've been using with our research, worldbookonline.com. And that's written here on the screen for you in large print. So it would be a good idea to bookmark it or find a place where you can find it easily. All right, once we're at World Book Online, you're familiar with this page. You've been here several times. You know that there are a lot of things that World Book Online has to offer, but today we're going to focus on World Book Student. Of course, there are lots of things here on the page to draw your attention, but today we're going to focus on a tool that I think you will find very handy for this project and for others in the future, and that's the Citation Builder. Now, everyone's required to do a book citation. There are other options here, but we're going to focus on the book. Now, it's a good idea to have all of your information in hand as you are beginning to fill in all of the information they have here. For instance, notice I know my author's first name is Russell, doesn't provide a middle name. If you don't have the information for a certain section, just leave it blank. Here I'm adding in my book title. Very important, proofread. Make sure that you're typing in things correctly as they are written on the book. We've talked in length about where to find this information on the inside of the book. We've looked at title pages. We've looked at different parts of the book that show you the information they're asking for here. For instance, now I'm typing in the city of publication, the state of publication, the country of publication. Not all of this information will be used every single time, but it's a good idea to have as much information about your book or your source as possible. Notice there, I made a mistake in my typing. Go back and fix those things. Always proofread what you're doing. Now it's going to ask me, was this a print source or was it online? It was a print source. Now if I scroll down to the bottom of the page, I have 3 different options for how this has been cited. You know that we're using MLA citations. Now, the World Book Online website is going to give me several options. I can print this, I can email it. The first thing I'm going to show you is saving it. If you click Save, it's going to give you some options of what format to use. Here I'm selecting a Word document. You will see it will open up or give you the option to open in Microsoft Word, which we are typing our paper in, so you're familiar with. From this point, then you could select which citation you wanted, copy and paste it into the document that you're working on. If you've forgotten where the copy and paste are, there are your icons that you use to copy and paste into your document. Another requirement for our research paper is that you use a website as a resource. So I'm going to show you how, with that same citation builder, we're going to use a website citation. Again, it's a good idea to have all of your information together concerning your website. I usually try and keep it opened up in another tab on the same browser. As you notice here, I'm typing in the author. Again, I'm citing a document on a website, which is a little different. But the good thing about the citation builder is that no matter what, you just choose the option that's right for you and then you fill in the information. That way there's no second guessing whether or not you have the right information. You're just using and filling in the form exactly as they have it written. Notice again I'm typing in the entire article or page title. It's a good idea. Again, go back and proofread, match it up. You're copying it directly, so there shouldn't be any mistakes. Now, there are some of these things that I don't have the information for. As far as the website editor, some websites won't have that information listed. Here I'm filling in the publication date. This was when the website was actually published or when the information was published. If you look on the website, you can generally find all of this information often at the bottom of the page. As you can see here, the author's name, when it was published, when it was modified, those things are always on the bottom of the page. Now, the difference here is it's asking me the month of access. This is the date today, today's date. So I look over in the corner of my page and I look at the date and I can see this is when I actually accessed the information. It will also ask me for the URL. This is what I do. I usually keep it in that other tab, go up and copy and paste it, especially for longer addresses like that, instead of having to copy it, because it's really easy to make mistakes when you're copying a URL. Again, I'm going to scroll back down after I've saved everything and created the citation. It's going to give me the same options. Now I'm going to show you something different this time. Instead of saving it, we're going to copy straight from the website by highlighting your text and right-clicking. Now we're going to look at how WorldBook Online actually provides you with some help in citations. You might not have even realized it when you're looking for encyclopedia articles. Like for instance, if I'm looking for Rosa Parks, I'm going to be given a list of encyclopedia articles that might be related to her in some way. Maybe something totally different. For instance, here's an article on just roses, unrelated, but I'm going to find the articles that are most related to the topic I'm looking for. So for instance, civil rights movement, or better yet, Rosa Parks. If you look at the bottom of the encyclopedia article, they're going to have it already listed for you how to cite this article. You can copy and paste it directly from the website. I hope you're beginning to see what a wonderful resource WorldBook Online can be for you, and I hope you'll take time to explore it a little bit on your own.